My back is way better.
Her back kind of hated her, but now it's loving her.
But JC's going to help me put pint jars in my oven so that they can get warm, so that I don't crack them. I've got them back here behind me in a cabinet, clean and ready. I'm going to just do pints because I don't think health-wise I need to eat a whole thing of peaches in a quart-sized jar. All right, here are my peaches soaking in peroxide. You can already see a skim or like a little sheen on the top of the water. I'm gonna let them sit and kind of turn them over a time or two. This is hot water to put on the stove to start boiling, because I will put them in there, and then I am gonna ice bath them. In here, I'm gonna put cold water and ice in. I am using just store-bought white sugar. I want to come to the place of better at this and omit that. I think honey would be fine. All right, so this is my hottest burner. Got the water boiling to blanch them. 30 to 60 seconds. My light syrup is coming to a boil. So at the back, I'm putting ones that are overly ripe. I don't want these too ripe to can because I don't want them to fall apart like my plums. So at the front are the ones that are more likely to be canned. Me and the kids are new at this. I'm not sure that these are fully ripe, but we'll see. Here is what we picked. Now the Crest Havens have two things I know about them. Dotted up. That is something they are prone to doing. And this isn't a bad split, but they split pretty bad. As long as it's not oozing, it's okay. You can see how that's a split. But then, like, there's even a split. But all in all, that's a pretty peach. We're learning how to pick this stuff, and we're doing it together. And yes, we have sugar ants. Or carpenter ants. Kind of tired of them. But here we go. Let's get started. Now it's time to put that on. Now what I noticed one time when I was doing this, my pressure shot up the second I put that thing on. And what I just noticed is my pressure started actually going up before I even put it on. That can cause me to lose liquids. I'm not looking to lose liquids because I want all my fruit to be covered. I left a 1-inch headspace like the recipe called, and I want to be able to preserve this correctly and have that juicy liquid. Now I ended up with 4 of the light syrup after the peaches, so it's kind of like a peach syrup, very liquidy. We use water kefir. That will go great in our water kefir. Okay, so I went ahead and canned those. Even though there's a little sugar, it's still better than grabbing a, Mountain Dew or something.
Kind of a light syrup.
Yeah.
Well, that would be good on Mama's homemade waffles.
Oh, this is not thick enough for that, but
it'd be liquidy enough for me.
It'd be liquidy enough for you. You wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care.
Is the plum jam good enough for the waffles? All right, thank you. Sourdough waffles. We make those. We'll have to show you sometime.
Honey.
Yes, dog.
My dog.
All right, so now I'm waiting for this to come to temp. I need it at 5 pounds, first jiggle for 10 minutes. Hopefully these don't fall apart. I'm nervous because my pears did, and I really want some good looking canned peaches. So it's the next morning, and I'm gonna show you my peaches. It was kind of a failure. I'm really kind of upset about it. So I had 4 things of juice. I hadn't washed them yet, so they're sticky. 4 things of the very, very light syrup that the peaches had brought to a boil in, or come to a boil in, sorry. This one, I mean, is okay. I don't think it was my bringing it to a boil. I didn't boil it strong or nothing. I think because they were a little on the riper side. My pressure canner, but then again, I say that and I lost no liquid here. Okay, so sorry, I was going to think that. But my pressure canner seemed to be taking longer than normal to come up to heat. Or to pressure, sorry. So I don't know. But look. Kind of sad. But I'm going to look into what to do with these. Ignore my hot mess. There's 3 here I'm probably going to go ahead and wash and put up. These are pitiful. So, that one I had never taken the sticker off of, but look. I mean, their liquid level is so well below. I mean, that one's not horrible, but it's not great. So, I'm going to go ahead and wash these and put them, I don't know. I may put them, I don't know. That's all I can say. What I'm probably going to do is pop these open. I went ahead last night and put all that was left in the dehydrator. What I'm probably going to do is pop those open and go ahead and make mini cobblers. Today I need to go to the store and probably buy some more of the jars to be able to do that with. But just make as many mini cobblers as we have here. I will do it again, but it'll be next year before I do. So let me show you, y'all, there are carpenter ants all over the house, more than normal. There was that bag of powdered sugar. I like to keep things in jars. Got to get better about it. But let me show you what is dehydrating, and I'll show you what has been dehydrated, because we've got a good bit, and I'm comfortable with this and okay with it. So, mini cobblers for the freezer. It is. So we have one. This one was some of the thicker pieces from the first batch that I was able to pull off this morning. But you're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9 of my trays. So I'm going to go pick lima beans again and fill up probably this tray with lima beans. We're going to do our pear preserves. But let me show you. That's a half-gallon jar. And we probably have that much more left. That's perfectly fine. I'm comfortable with this preservation method. By doing this, it keeps it a living food. I've done it at a low enough temp that we're going to receive a lot of health benefits, more so than canning. Canning is the treat that we get to, add stuff to or put it on yogurt. But these are going to still go on yogurt and stuff. Thad actually put them on a salad last night. He chipped up some and put up on a salad. So, I mean, there's many ways, but we left the skin on. Unlike our pears, the first batch of pears, just the juice alone will go into our water kefir. Let me just show y'all that real quick. See kind of what's in our kitchen. Give you a little kitchen tour. So, our water kefir, which we had one of those jars not seal, and I poured it into our water kefir, which is like a water grain, a kefir grain that you don't put in milk, you put in water. With our well water, it's wonderful. But anyway, I also take the water from our plums that we did. So, kind of a total failure in canning peaches. But don't worry. As long as they've sealed, we're okay. I'm just going to go ahead and batch cook up some cobblers. So I need to make my list for today, and I'll show you a cobbler video where I use our blackberries, and then we'll use that same cobbler recipe to batch cook and freeze these. So keep up. We still have a lot of things we're preserving. I don't have a good order list to tell you, but do watch. Unless something crazy happens, I will get out a cobbler video where I use up these and I show you our cobbler that we used with our blackberries. So, keep watching Garden Acres Farm. Thanks for watching, guys. Success or failures, we are in it together. If you have subscribed and all that stuff, stay tuned because I'm going to show you success and exactly what failure looks like.